Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a get to know me video. So I have a bunch of prompts from the internet that I found, and then I also asked you guys on Instagram to ask any questions that you might have for me. So I'm just going to jump right in and start telling you all about myself. So my full name is Lauren Margaret Vibert Caesar. I honestly think my parents hate me. I have two middle names. So one of them is Margaret. That is I'm named after my mom's mom for that one. And then Vibert is my mom's maiden name. So people always get so confused when they ask me why that's my middle name. It sounds horrible, but if it's your last name, it's really not that bad. So I'll always have my mom's name, even when I get married. And she definitely did that on purpose. So where I'm from. So I'm actually from Cornwall, Ontario. I was born there. And then 9 months later, my family, just like my mom, dad, my sister, and I, we moved to Calgary, Alberta in Canada. And I've been here ever since. So yeah, so I live in Calgary. I actually live in Kensington right now with two girls that I used to work with at Dope Magazine. So yeah, I have two roommates in Kensington, and yeah, I'm only here in Calgary, hopefully until I'm done university, which leads me to my next point. So my school, I go to Mount Royal University. I'm a communications major in information design. So information design is whatever you kind of want it to be. It's so many different things. I'm really focused on like illustrating, branding, identity systems, and things like that. So that's kind of what I'm into. I actually have another Instagram that's my Lovely Lolo Creative, and it's kind of like my business, like creative Instagram and like business, I guess. So I also have a website, and I do like branding for small businesses or big businesses, whatever. So if you ever need any of that, let me know. But yeah, so that also leads me to Lovely Lolo. So Lovely Lolo is like my blogger name, I guess. When I was in like high school, I started a blog called Lovely Lolo. So Lolo is my nickname that I grew up with. Like my parents and like all my family call me Lolo. Like no one calls me Lauren. So yeah, I use that as like my blogger name and my website and like my business name now. So I've been blogging since I was like 16, 15 maybe. Yeah, long time. But I don't really blog as much anymore. I'm kind of more into just working on like my business, like branding and all that. And then also like YouTube, I guess, and Instagram. Just doing whatever I want, but I don't really post on my blog very much anymore. But you can go back and look at that. So I'll tell you a bit about like my hobbies growing up. So growing up, I played soccer like 5 times a week, high level soccer, and I loved it, but it was a lot. So I didn't want to play university soccer. So in high school, I started coaching soccer, which is honestly like my favorite hobby in my whole life. Like I love coaching. It's like my biggest passion. So I coach, or I actually just quit this year, which is really, really sad. But I coach the same group of girls for the past 5 years. They're 11-year-old girls, tier 1. And I love them so much. I'm gonna be really, really sad not to be coaching them anymore, but I'm graduating this this spring, hopefully. I don't know with COVID-19, but definitely gonna be done school. Don't know if I'll have a grad. So we'll see about that. Yeah, so my favorite color is pink, obviously. Almost everything I own is pink, and if it's not pink, it's all probably sparkly. So my favorite songs are Vienna by Billy Joel and Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp. Those are like my 2 all-time favorite songs. Like nothing will ever beat them. I actually saw Billy Joel when I was a little girl, and I fell asleep during the concert because I didn't know I liked him yet because I was like 8 years old. Big regrets. I'm so sad about that. My favorite city is New York City, and I actually got a question on Instagram if I'm going to be going to school in New York, and so that is a whole nother thing. I did get into Pratt Institute in New York for my master's of fine arts in communication design, which is like a really big deal for me, and I was like super proud of myself, but it costs so much money, like a ridiculous amount of money. And with everything happening in the world right now, I don't think that I'll be able to afford it, with like the exchange rate and everything, and just like obviously the economy here isn't that great right now, so that's kind of up in the air. If anything, I'll probably be deferring for a year, but most likely not going, which is very sad because that's probably my biggest dream ever, is to live in New York, but hopefully one day that'll happen. We'll see. How tall am I? I am like 5'3", 5'4". I'm really short, like really short. I get it. But like I feel like all my friends are kind of that height, but like Matt's family is super tall, so I always feel super short. But yeah, I'm like 5'3" or 5'4". What year was I born? I was born in 1998, so I am 21 years old, and my birthday is in August. I am a Leo, obviously. I get that a lot. Everybody always knows I'm a Leo because I'm very outgoing and very loud. Very loud. My favorite drink, like my favorite drink is probably Caesar, and that's my last name, so I kind of love that. And then like regular drink, I don't even know. A milkshake, a vanilla milkshake. But like I'd never have that. That just sounds really good right now. My spirit animal and why. So my spirit animal I would say is a flamingo, just because they're pink and they're super like fun and out there, which so am I. What are my life goals? So my life goal is probably to be a mom. I have wanted to be a mom like my whole life. I've always been like the one that's like playing house, and like I collected babies as a kid. Like I have always wanted to be a mom. Coaching young girls, like I think like that's just my life goal. Obviously, like yes, I do want a career as well, but like that's my number one for sure. I'd also love to be able to travel and to work remotely as much as possible. That's like the dream, and to just like raise a family. So pretty basic, but my go-to hairstyle is probably this. I literally just like curl my hair every day with the straightener, and that's like all I do. I'm pretty boring when it comes to my hair. I used to be so adventurous when I was little, like with hair pieces and like headbands and stuff, but like I got really boring. So Mac or PC? I'm a Mac girl through and through. I think just like being like a graphic designer and stuff, like I couldn't imagine doing it on a PC. Like I just love the way that like the Mac looks. It's just so much more aesthetic. I don't know. I'm an Apple girl for sure. How many siblings do I have? I have one sibling, my sister Allie. She is 4 years older than me, so she's 25. My favorite show. So I have so many favorite shows. I watch a lot of TV actually, which is very bad. But my favorite shows are probably Grey's Anatomy, Downton Abbey, God, I can't even think. 90210, Gossip Girl, of course, Sex Education. I don't know. There's like so many like recent ones that I really like, but then there's like a ton of like classics that I could like rewatch over and over. Yeah, I don't know. My favorite movies of all time, I'd say like Clueless, Legally Blonde, Remember the Titans, Perks of Being a Wallflower, Baby Driver, like kind of those ones. I got asked on Instagram if I am a natural blonde. No, I am not a natural blonde. I actually get that a lot, which shocks me because I always think my roots are so bad. But no, I get my hair done probably every 3 months. I don't go that often. But yeah, I just get highlights every time I go. I'm naturally like a dirty blonde, kind of like, or like even probably a dark brown by now. I don't know. I haven't had my natural hair color probably since junior high, which is crazy. But I feel like I'm just like more of a blonde kind of girl, you know? My sister asked me, why do I hate blueberries? Because they're disgusting and they're the worst thing that's ever been made on this earth. Like, Like, I can't even talk about it. Like, they're just so gross. So that's just a little bit of who I am. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was pretty quick, but I just wanted to share a bit about myself. If you guys have any more questions and want to get to know me a little more, just feel free to comment down below and I can make another video like this if you guys are interested. So thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.